Hey everyone, it's Zeraldo here, and today I'm going to be doing the last part of the playthrough, I believe, until the first sort of Chaos Zone, with Chaos Lord Ashirion. We're just going to go to Altion quickly and do the final little thing. We've received a message from Bal Gravestorm in the Marsh. I've received a messenger from Bal Gravestorm in the Marsh. They are reporting that the Chaos infection has been seen in the very depths of the marsh. Bal Gravestorm sends his greetings, Your Highness. The Chaos Wolves have been seen in the furthest reaches of the marsh. They have been sampling the vegetation in the marsh, sometimes with dire effects. We've also found Chaos-infected spiders in the depths of the marsh. Dire effects? In what way? I personally have seen an infected wolf eat from a common marsh plant and be dead within seconds. Another wolf can eat from the same plant and be unaffected. It seems to throw off the chaos effect for a time. You have seen a chaos-infected wolf improve? That is interesting news, and will be very valuable for my physicians who are researching the chaos infection. Have you been able to ascertain why the wolves reacted differently? They've been sampling a variety of plants. It is possible that the interaction of the plants with each other affects the chaos infection in different ways. I have been provided with a list of all the vegetation that we've been able to track. I don't know how to get there. What a guess. We're here. Let's take a look. So you've agreed to come and help clear the marsh of chaos creatures. You'll need to be strong and have great courage to face the things that we've seen here in recent days. Rarely have the wolves been seen outside the forest, but they are raging now into the marsh itself. They are acting differently, and their looks have changed as well. We also encountered spiders of enormous size in the depths of the marsh. Not only does King Altion wish to study these creatures, but also the plants that they are looking for. Be sure to gather as many as you can. Do you think you have what it takes? You accept the quests. If so, I commend you on bravery. If not, be gone from the marsh. It's too dangerous for the likes of you. So I guess we just do quests. This is pretty cool because it's just like the marsh. So we'll just do that. One of the marsh plants mentioned by Bal is Sabatia. According to my pocket thread, it's a small plant with pinkish flowers that the spiders have seem oddly drawn to these flowers. Yeah. So it's odd. It's got to kill 20. What was really cool about this was that there's the marsh and then there's the Chaos Marsh, and the Chaos Marsh is further in, I guess, but it's a very similar style sort of map area, and so it was a good early on place to sort of draw the comparison to see what Chaos does to a place. Just take these and hopefully sell them. The problem that a lot of players didn't like was the immense amounts of purple. You can tell this is one of the older maps. It just looks different. It's not as good, really. But 5 years, you can come a long way with your visual art. So we'll just have to go back and forth and kill until we get everything we need. That'd be Facebook. I'll just keep recording. You can see the different gear. Some of it's supposedly rare, some of it's oracle. I've just gone with what I can get. The fuel daggers are funnily enough. No idea why that happens. You just touch the spider and you fall over. It's pretty cool. But the dual swords or daggers, or whatever you'd rather call them, are from the Wheel of Doom. So I'll just take what I can. I actually did get the Blade of Domination as well before that went rare, so that was quite nice. It's had 2 spins from this character because I made him just before the end of the month. There's also that huge contest that just concluded. You can no longer enter it. It's the Wheel of Doom one, and it's come to a conclusion. To be 1,001 winners. Let's hope this account is not one of them, because that would be, well, rather dumb. We go about halfway, so this is good for the repping, well, not repping the class points, but experience is a bit to be desired. I really need to just take this guy and spend a day leveling him to about, I think I'll need to get him to at least 10 for the first Chaos Zone, possibly higher. As you can see, I'm trying to accumulate adventure points with the K-Raptor locked. This playthrough is going to get very, oops, shouldn't have used that move. This playthrough is going to get very, very hard without some heavy duty equipment, and some heavy duty equipment and classes. So I'm going to invest some time into Pyromancer. I should probably also try get the Dragon Shinobi class while it's still here, because that's interesting. I think it'd fit well after Rogue, so I'll put in some effort to get this guy Dragon Shinobi. But Pyromancer is a good start. That'll take a while, so I should get started on that soon. But the K-Raptor locked will be very helpful to the Chaos Zone. Only 80 more adventure coins to go. I don't remember to watch Ballyhoo every day, unfortunately, but maybe I'll get better. Especially as the enemies get harder. I am going to keep this guy free player for the moment, because a few of you seem to like that idea. Personally, I just don't want to pay for another account's membership. One thing that I wish they'd capitalized on was the Chaos Saga. Is that I wish they had done more of this sort of thing, not necessarily like just killing mindlessly, but more of investigating the nature of chaos. We've done a little bit, but mostly it's just been sagas where we deal with the Chaos Lord. There have been 3 nice sagas that have been loosely involved in the Chaos Saga and mostly self-contained, and that would be Etherstorm, Doomwood Chapter 1 and Doomwood Chapter 2. Doomwood Chapter 1 didn't really tie in, because Doomwood Chapter 2 does. It by default sort of makes Doomwood Chapter 1 tie in. And Etherstorm, I don't know if I want to give away spoilers yet, but Etherstorm has had a consequence, and I'm going to be interested to see how that turns out, since the Chaos Saga is coming to an end. These playthroughs are going to be a bit more consistent. What I am hoping to do is sometime this week. Oh. No, I'm a bit lost. I'm on Cicero at the moment. I was hoping that on a busier server you'd have a few more people, but I might only be getting lag from that. Oh, I've completely lost what I was saying. Guess I'm just looking forward to see how it all ends. Oh, I was saying that I'm going to do this a bit more consistently and regularly. What my plan is to just spend a day, probably the next day I record, which is my Thursday. I'm just going to do the whole Mobius saga, hopefully. And then I've got videos all on like backup, and I can just upload them whenever I'm, well, each day. The other ones, like the Oversoul videos and the Dragon Fable videos, they'll still be made as I go, not stored up. And I think the flashcards will be like that too. Ooh, sorry about it. I don't know how to deal with this. I guess it's just a constraint in my style of filming. I really hope none of the other quests are quite this long. And I feel compelled to talk. We'll just film the whole of this quest, and if it is just ridiculously long like that was, we'll just cut out the major details. Oh, not the major details, I just cut it out so that only the major details are there, and you're not sitting here watching me talk too much. A few of you did want me to not do a playthrough with a level 1 account, but so many of you have been asking for a playthrough, and a lot of you wanted a new account, so I've gone with that, just because I'm trying to appease the majority here. The other thing is that I can't actually do a playthrough with Zereldo, because most of you will notice, ever since about, I think it was maybe Darkovia. Just turn in. Continue in a second. I know we can do all these. Thank you. You know what? I should have just done them all together at once. Stuff this. We will just skip to the last quest. You get the idea. We've just gone around killing stuff, learning about chaos. It is an odd one. I don't really think it is a real release. Well, not a real release, but it's not all that crucial, and I think it can just be skipped. Let's see if we can actually kill this. But ever since Darkovia, you do the... Maybe it was even Yokai, but you do the story quest once, and then it's just not repeatable anymore. So as much as I'd love to go back, that was good, and do a playthrough of the whole game as Relo, and then absolutely own everything, it's actually impossible. Plus, I think it's good to, especially for older players who played before stats, or like me who were beta testers, interesting to see how the game progression sort of works with these new accounts as opposed to the way that we remember it. So things that go bump of the night. Your bravery has not been overstated. It was thought that these elementals were extinct, but they have now returned. Without your valor we would not be able to warn the nearby villages. They must hide their pillows. These creatures look upon them as food. Who knows? I think I'm gonna call it a night here. It's been a very odd episode. I guess this really starts to heat up in the next video. I'll be doing Chaos Lord Mobius, and I've got a lot to say about that place. It does bring back a few memories, and to be frank, with the conclusion of the Chaos Saga coming to an end, I'm really keen just to play through everything everything that's not that recent in preparation. I think because it was so many years ago, I'm a bit rusty for anything before Arkengrove, but even then I'd love to replay Arkengrove, maybe even, the Sandsea onwards. Just be great to see it all sort of come together again. So that's all for now. I'll see you next time. Bye.